What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in today's video, we are going to go over the new banner that I totally did not realize there was going to be a new banner, but I should have, because they usually do post a banner before the League of Heroes or CM, depending what month it is. In this case, the League of Heroes. But it is the Air Messiah banner, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I think she was announced with the first time they announced like a group of new Umas. I forgot what group that was. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong. But this name did seem fairly familiar when I first saw it. Other than that, we are just pretty much gonna go over Air Messiah's banner. There's no support cards for us to go over. So pretty much just going over what she can do, and then after that we'll just go over the comments section. So with that being said, that's going to be pretty much the plan for the video. So before we do get started, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below, because there is a channel called Circle Request. Because if you guys haven't joined the circle, y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request to join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle, and then after that, head over to the channel, the Circle Request channel in the Discord server, or go to the comments section in the video and let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you to the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, let's just pretty much go over the Air Messiah banner and just confirming that, yeah, we didn't get a support card with it, and the Taishin banner is not here. At least fairly certain it's not here. Yep. Anyways, Air Messiah, where the heck, there's so many paid banners. But here we are, Air Messiah at level 1, 3-star, 91 speed, 88 stamina, 89 power, 89 guts, and 93 wise. And at level 5, 5-star, 112 speed, 108 stamina, 109 power, 109 guts, and 112 wise. For her aptitudes, we have her as a turf runner, and a turf. For distance, I would say her best is medium because it's the only one that's at A, but she can do short distance and mile distance from what it seems like. And then it also seems she is a betweener, but if you guys choose to, I guess you can use her as a leader if you want, but I believe she has betweener skills, so I would say just use her as a betweener. And for her growth rate, it is 15% on both power and wise. Now going over her skills, we are gonna go over her her unique skill right over here. Tracing the bloodline, the budding future. If you're in the middle of the pack, halfway through the race, your speed will slightly increase. The effect is stronger if you're running uphill. Okay, so specifically better if it's uphill. Don't know if I like that extra condition, but only because it's very specific going uphill, and I would that would require to look more into the racetrack and how it's formatted to see if it's going up or downhill. At least that's what I would assume. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Next, we're going over the innate skills. This is tumbling forward for medium distance. If you're in the second half of the pack, at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. Then we have right turns. Your speed stat is increased by 40 on clockwise tracks. And then we have... oh. Which one was it? This one over here. Get ready. For betweeners, if you're not in the front at a random point during the first half of the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. For her awakening skills at level 2, we have medium distance straights. Slightly increases speed on straights for medium distance. For level 3, we have elation. For medium distance, if you're in the second half of the pack at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will increase. At level 4, we have running down. I think. Running down. For betweeners, at a random point on a random downhill, your acceleration will slightly increase. And then at level 5... Whoa, what just happened? At level 5, we have well prepared for betweener, which is this one. If you're not in the front at a random point during the first half of the middle leg, your speed will increase. For the evolve skills from elation, keep in mind a couple of these I'm unsure if this is the correct translation, to be quite honest. Which one is this one? That would be this one. I don't know about this UAF one. I don't see it here. So we're just going to go over the top one over this one. And this one is from Elation to... Right? Elation? Or my... Yeah. Elation to a Solid Secret. No, that's the other one. That is the other one. My apologies to following my mother's footsteps for medium distance. At a random point during the middle leg, your speed will greatly increase. The effect is stronger if your base wisdom is at least 1200, which normally that's what we try to go for. At least that's what I normally would go for. And the conditions are win any G1 race 5 times or get at least 5 speed type skills. For the next one, which is, I believe, running down, if I'm not mistaken. Into a Solid Secret. For betweeners, if you're not in the front at a random point during the first half of the middle leg, your speed will increase. Then on any downhill during the second half of the race, your speed will slightly increase. And the conditions are, condition 1, have at least, or trigger the... Ooh, what training event is this? Trigger the recreation goods verification meeting training event, or get at least 2 skills for betweener aptitude, which you most likely will. And then condition 2, have at least 800 power or 800 wisdom, which you most likely will as well. Other than that, that is going to be pretty much it for Air Messiah. My initial thoughts is, I guess... I don't know, to be quite honest. I kind of just have a neutral standpoint on her as with her skills and all that. She is beneficial. It does seem that she benefits from having a little, like, more hills on the racetrack, I would say. That's pretty much all I can think of. That's just my personal opinion. Other than that, I got nothing, guys. I honestly I don't seem quite impressed. I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling right now. Kind of just underwhelming. I get it's just in my eyes, at least. So I do apologize if you guys do like Air Messiah. I'm just not feeling like any of this. So that's all me, guys. That's all me. That is all me. But other than that, that is gonna be pretty much it for Air Messiah. I actually don't, with the whole hills thing. I don't know. It's just kind of just I just don't like that condition for like the added effect for these skills. But other than that, if you guys want to pull for her because you like her, then obviously don't let me stop you from that if you like the Uma themselves or herself. Well, with that being said, I feel bad. I feel bad, but that's just my honest feelings. With that being said, that's gonna be the end of the main portion of the video. I'm gonna go over the comments from yesterday's video, and after that, that is gonna be pretty much it. So if you guys want to stick around and listen to me go over the comments and reply from yesterday's video, feel free. If not, it's understandable. But if you guys do want me to go over your comments in the future videos, just leave a comment and I'll most likely go over it in the next video, as long as it'll fit within the time frame. Just want to let y'all know. First comment is gonna be from Nova. I saw Eugen's comment from the Wuthering Waves video, but I'll go over that after his pre-derby comment. But first comment from Nova: day 2 of re-rolling in HBR. I think I'm having fun with this, and I'm not in a rush since I pretty much know what the story is about. The skip button is a godsend in this game, and I can probably catch up after how many days of re-rolling I'm doing. Not to be rude, but how did you understand the plot in JP? Did you use a translator or something? No, I simply did not know the plot at all. I simply just did not know the plot, to be quite honest, but I still played the game regardless. So it's all good. It's all good. But rerolling is totally fine. It's just I kind of just felt content with having what I got. Which I totally forgot what I said, but I did say it in the last video. Next comment says, when Eugen posted the next Uma banner on Discord, I was very happy. Not because it was a Megane Uma. No. Rather that I can still hoard. This is probably the easiest skip of my Uma career, right next to Violent Uma. Yeah. I didn't even know the banner, like I said. I didn't even know the new banner was coming out. I didn't even check Discord. That's why I wasn't really aware at the same time, and I didn't check the news. So that's all on me at the same time. I mean, I was gonna skip regardless whether I wanted to pull or not, because as you can see, I don't really have the currency. So yeah. Next comment says, yeah, it's hard to keep track of all the gotchas we play. Sometimes I worry that I forget to do the dailies in one of them if my routine is off. Now, with HBR, I'll need to adjust. GFL 2 is something I'm afraid is going to take longer for me to adjust. Of course, if I infuse cash into the game first day, maybe that will lessen the amount of time I need to spend on it. Still, more Uma quality of life would be nice, like maybe a daily that doesn't take 30 minutes. Like I said, I'm totally fine with it. Only because it's different from the other games. So it's a whole different enjoyment. But I do... I don't really necessarily get off my routine. It will probably be off by like... Well, not the morning, the early morning ones. The second half of the day. At like night, like evening-ish. Late afternoon, evening-ish. Those ones, the time doesn't really necessarily matter when I started for that one, because Atelier doesn't start until 8, and everything else before that, most of the resets had already I think would be around like 12. I don't know, maybe earlier than that. I just added into that because I would do Snowbreak into reverse, and then I would go into Dolphin Wave to Eminence, and then when 8 hits, I go to Atelier, Dokkan. I just log in whenever after all that. Is that it? And then HBR's reset is, I think, at 11. That one I still trying to figure out where I should implement it, but I think it'll just happen in the middle of the night when it happens. And then at 1 a.m. this time, because it used to be at 2 a.m. when daylight savings was going on. It would be the Hoyo games with Wuthering Waves. Basically log in back to Eminence and Atelier to get the rest of the like daily missions done, or like the login and get the XP stuff or stamina, refresh the stamina in a way. And then there's Promise Neverland, which I do as well in the morning, but it's at 2 a.m. And then there's the other one. I can't remember this one, but I've actually been catching up on the story and this one specifically, and also, so yeah, that's another one. And then of course Pretty Derby. Whenever I obviously record the videos, that's basically the daily run of the day, but I also try to include another one or two. And that should pretty much sum up all the games, I think. Oh, and then I guess that there is 7 Deadly Sins. That one as well. But that one is kind of like on the ones where I don't really do much. It's a day one account, but it's just there, to be quite honest. Yeah, I don't think I'd keep out of track, because it's pretty much just I've been used to how it was. But once Girls Frontline 2 come out, I'll need to figure out where to put that in there, because it's a lot of games. A lot of games. In order for Shushu to really get the support cards, a bit of hoarding is mandatory. I agree. I agree. I'm not saying that as a hoarder, but rather that this is reality for true free-to-play UMA players. Perhaps you might have to give up on pulling some of the new UMAs in the process, but think about how much easier you'll be getting higher stats consistently. Caring for your UMA not only means pulling them, but also giving them the Egyptian god cards they deserve. The Egyptian god cards. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's actually coming more into consideration, but I were already considering saving pity, I guess, for when Aguri Cap gets released. So that you actually might see me hoard quite a bit. But I guess it would have to start now, heading into the anniversary. But with well, I guess I don't have to worry about a Christmas cap because there's already one. Plus, the third one is most likely, the third alt is, or costume is most likely going to be for Cinderella Grey. And then Kita, I don't think she would get another one because she already has 3. Teo, she already has 3. So I feel like they would prioritize pretty much all the other Umas who doesn't have 3. So I think I'm safe on that regard. But yeah, like you said, I probably would have to sacrifice pulling for Umas that I like, which it hurts, to be quite honest, but we'll see what happens. But right now the whole saving is for the anniversary, and then after that, well, hopefully I can keep saving and see how far I can go. I did it last year going into the anniversary. So yeah, going into the anniversary, I nearly had a full pity even after pulling for Kita. So I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay as long as I really don't do any pulls. But I think I'll be okay. This time around, last year it was Festival Teo and Metro Ramino, which was I got Ramino and then trying to get Festival Teo didn't work out. No thanks to Kawakami Princess. And then I do remember doing like the little baby pulls for like a few couple pulls for Satono Crown, Fall Grand, and then going all in for the anime collab Kita. So, and I'll still, like I said, manage to get the get almost pity for the anniversary. So I think I'll be okay if I start saving now, regardless. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. Next comment says, no, Eugen joined the Megane side. Now my day is ruined. Office life does kill people. I don't necessarily wear glasses, just sunglasses. And I guess computer glasses whenever my eyes start hurting when I'm on the computer for very long sessions. But it rarely happens, even during long sessions. It just happens once every... It's been a while since I've worn them. Actually used them last night or 2 nights ago because I was actually feeling a little off. Like, I don't know, it was bad. I woke up, I was feeling nauseous, but I was like, no, I think I'll be okay after just waking up, some water, gets and all that. It was going on. It went on for like 2 hours. I wasn't feeling like eating. I was like, you know what if I just lay down maybe for like an hour or two, and that worked. But it didn't really help with my eyes. So I was like, my eyes, like, I was fine, nausea was gone, but I think on the computer, my eyes was like hurting. And then once I put on the computer glasses, everything was good. Everything was good. So it rarely happens. It was just one of those rare moments for me. And glad that I have them. Glad that I have them. And then the second to last one. Yeah, the second to last one says, I feel like a lot of gachas I play are starting to incorporate wheelchair girls lately, with Uma being the latest addition. I don't know. Am I getting a wheelchair fetish? It's a weird feeling, but those wheels of steel and that smooth armrest. I don't know, man. Wheelchair might be it. Hey, you do you? If that's what you like, then that's what you like. And then lastly, went to Pridwin, and I see that Wuwa tier list moved both Camelia and Chun-Li to T0. Really? Because Chun-Li was, I believe, at T1 when I saw the tier list in Pridwin. I don't necessarily care about the tier list. I just use whoever I want to use, whoever I pull for. So it's just information, but does it really make an impact to me? Not really. Not really. I'm not sure what this tier list even mean anymore, but oh well. I don't usually trust tier lists anyways. Yeah. If anything, I use Pridwin usually for reverse polling consideration. Yep. I don't necessarily trust or really care what tier lists say. And this goes for gacha games and fighting games. Because there's gonna be a good, like if I use Smash for an example, there's like a general consensus for like the top 3 or 5 broken characters, but there's gonna be like many differences between like after that, maybe, but there's gonna be a lot of, because some people will say that this character is worse than the other, but it's then you go against that character and you're getting your butt whooped. And I've been in that situation a couple times or more than a couple times, and I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. But it is what it is. I mean, tier lists are there for those who really care about looking at the tier lists, and it's just to me, it's just good information to see what other people think. But to myself, it's just a list that I don't necessarily care about, because if I pull for a character, that means I am most likely gonna use that character. And other than that, that is pretty much it from Nova. I'm just refreshing just in case. But there isn't any new comments. So next comment, thank you Nova, by the way. Next comment is gonna be from Rick. I've been thinking about the guaranteed gems we get in Musume, and I think from daily logins we get 70 per week. 280 monthly, if this is right. Not 100% sure because I didn't pay attention today. And monthly, there is a pass that we get rewards from points up to 140,000 points, I think. And some people could spend money there for bonus rewards. So monthly, we get 1,500 from dailies. Yes, I believe that should be the case. Plus 280, at least if we get 70 per week with no extra login event. Whatever amount we get on monthly pass every month, and also we get weekly gems from PvP, but I don't know what is the minimum. Last week I got 100. I think it varies on what class you are, but I'm pretty sure most of us, if not all of us, would at least be around class 5. But yeah, even with all this information, it's still not going to help me calculate all that because the numbers vary depending on a lot of things during the month. Events like the League of Heroes or the CM, your placements in the CM, how far you get into the League of Heroes, if there's an Agnes Tachyon event, because that event doesn't necessarily come every month, so you're seeing could returns like every couple months. Then you have like all the other events, like the chairman's or Yoyoi's event, where you do like her missions and all that. So yeah, there's just a lot of different factors that can change that number monthly. Especially if you consider like, pretty sure they give something for Christmas and New Year's. I think I don't remember exactly, even though it's been gonna be three of them already. So yeah. But other than that, that is pretty much it from Rick. Thank you for the comment. Next few comments are gonna be from Kang. At this point, 0% is as good as non-existent unless it's 99%, since 30% plus with 3 or more supports succeed by 1, 4, 10 fail way more sometimes. I'm assuming 1, 4, 10 you meant by percentages. I just it just happens to me fairly consistently below 20% that if it happens, I'm just like, well, here we go again. So I don't necessarily care going for the higher numbers anymore like I normally did before. Because if I'm gonna fail a train, I'm like, it's bound to happen. I'm gonna fail at least one, if not at 2 trainings and like a whole training. The most has been 3. The most has been 3 for the most part for myself. Next comment says the manga's ongoing, but if they make multiples, then when Musume 4 with the new team speaker protagonist and all the other girls, I would imagine they would do like a first part of Cinderella Grey, and then the following year would probably go to season 4 if that's what they're gonna go with. Don't exactly know who's gonna be the protag of season 4. It could be another team speaker protag, or I mean, it's always been a team speaker protag. Never mind. What am I saying? But yeah, the new protag for Speaker, whoever it may be. I'm not too sure. There wasn't really a hint, or it wasn't obvious like it was at the end of season 2. So we're just gonna have to wait because right now their focus would most likely be on Cinderella Grey, if that's, well, yeah, because it's coming out next year. Next comment says, I didn't know Nova hated glasses until you read the comments, so I guess he can hate me as well since I'm totally not wearing them all the time now for reasons. He just never liked them. He just never liked them. I mean, I thought he made it pretty clear whether it was on Discord or in the comments when he would mention it, or mention a character with glasses. He even mentioned, I don't mean to bring this back up, but I probably shouldn't, but Nova did mention it in the comments before, where I'm just gonna say, Nova, I'm sorry if you don't, but you mentioned it already, so I don't think you care as much. But he did mention that with his girlfriend. The before and after glasses thing, there was a big difference. There was a big difference. At least if I'm remembering correctly, because I do remember him mentioning this. And then lastly, from Kang, as much as I like playing, I need a job for food, and I am now going through a trial period. Hopefully I can get it that way. Any leftover money could be used to give Uma some carrots if I happen to be in the mood for it. Well, I wish you luck in this job that you are going through a trial period for. Hopefully it all goes well, you get the job, and yeah, I mean, focus on the like I said, focus on the IRL stuff, like when Eugen mentioned his IRL stuff going on with his work. So I gotta go with the important things first. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Kang. Appreciate it as always. Next comment is from Eugen. Speaking about Eugen, that's cool glasses though. Mine is just for reading glasses. It's kind of a new experience since I'm not wearing glasses before. So it's fairly recent. Yeah, I don't really necessarily haven't really needed glasses. So I just yeah, they're just sunglasses, and like I mentioned, I do have computer glasses or gaming glasses. They pretty much do the same thing as just computer glasses because they ease the was it the blue light coming from the computer? I don't really. Yeah. For the time being, I'll just top rank Uma for League of Heroes as placeholders, which is Twin Turbo at UC3, Chocoban at UC3, and Daichi Ruby at UC1. I don't have a third one. That is still a work in progress. So I mean, whatever I train before then will, or the best one in the next 2 days would most likely be whoever that is. And the comment from the Wuthering Waves video, the Camellia banner, says, Lucky Mustard as usual getting on first. 10 pull. I quit. I don't know what to say, but I did go all in for the weapon, so it kind of balances out, kind of like the opposite of Nova. He gets the weapon fairly easy compared to the character. And then, but still, after hearing the end dub, I feel anger with me. Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind it. Like I said, I don't mind it. I'm not that too, well, I won't call it out if it's bad, but in general, I'm okay with the dub. I'm okay with it. But thank you for the comments as usual, Eugen. And lastly, we have a comment from Tanoki, but I'm gonna do another last refresh just to make sure that there isn't any more, and there isn't. And I think it's just a nice simple comment. When I said that you have both, I meant Nova has both Still in Love and Shakur at MLB. That's why I said he doesn't need to try the friend card build, although it is still viable. I see. I mean, I was just responding as I read, as like I was reading, like it was more mentioned towards me, even though I feel like in that comment you did most likely mention it being MLB. So that's my bad. That's my bad. I was just responding as is. As I read, I respond. And I probably didn't pick up on that. Or I just didn't, yeah, I just probably didn't pick up on it. But other than that, that's going to be pretty much it for all the comments. So thank you, Tanoki, Eugen, Kang, and Nova, and Rick. Appreciate the comments and the continuing support as always. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. If you guys did make it this far and chilled through all the comments, I do appreciate it. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, whoa. And leave a comment down below letting me know. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all most likely skip the banner, right? Y'all don't need to. Just let me know if you skip the banner down below in the comment section. Although pretty sure, just like Nova said, it was gonna be pretty obvious that Nova was not gonna be pulling for Air Messiah, because he also didn't want to pull for Biwa, nor I guess if we're talking the Denless, Yanagi. So yeah, but if there's anything else y'all do want to put down in the comments section or ask me, just leave it down there. As long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below, because there is a channel called Circle Requests. Because if you guys haven't joined a circle, you guys are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you sent a request, and then you could either go to the channel circle request in the Discord server or to the comments section. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you and not someone else into the circle. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.